In St. Bernard Parish, Hurricane Katrina changed everything, but it never erased what matters most. As Maddie Kurth reports, 20 years later, families are still proving that home isn't just where you live, it's where you belong.
I grew up in Metairie.
Old Metairie.
Old Metairie, but I got to St. Bernard as fast as I could.
Amen.
So I love that story.
Marie and Clay Kosei's love story starts like so many in St. Bernard Parish.
At his house, he was hosting a crab boil.
Between bites of fresh Gulf seafood with all the fixings.
We lived at a corner of Parish Road and Judge Perez.
A first date bloomed into nearly 45 years of love, with children and then grandchildren.
St. Bernard is home, and came to be my home as well,
They say their home was grounded by a community built on compassion, a hard work ethic, and thick skin earned in troubling times. But these bonds to home were tested 20 years ago when Hurricane Katrina made a direct hit.
See where it went at.
We were in a high spot. We only had about 4 feet of water in our house, but
broken levees sent a wall of water toward everything they built.
it's the first time we ever evacuated for a hurricane.
And like so many St. Bernardians, the Koseis tried to start again elsewhere, but they say the old way of life never left them.
We were actually on vacation in Mexico, Cabo, something like that? Mazatlan, yeah.
Matt and Andrea Woodward watched Katrina make landfall from the other side of the Gulf. The young couple answered a calling, leading teams of volunteers, 6,000 strong. Breakfast at dawn, gutting homes until sundown, and praying for a better tomorrow.
My head went white, Literally.
They came for a week and stayed for 20 years. Now they run a local coffee chain. Matt leads worship, and Andrea's the principal of Araby Elementary School. New lessons taught and learned every year.
It does take a long time to build relationships, but once you do, those people are extremely loyal.
The parish lost roughly 23,000 people after the storm, according to U.S. Census data. But school enrollment has rebounded, proof that families weren't just rebuilding homes, they were rebuilding lives.
We come to appreciate the fact and understand why people are the way they are, because you go through hard times on a regular basis here.
And a lifetime later, St. Bernardians are still learning that you always find your way back home.
It's a lot of St. Bernard people that maybe lived in Chalmette or lower St. Bernard and knew of the allure.
You can find the Koseis enjoying riverfront views each morning from their new home in Araby.
It's not what it was, But we're
different.
We're trying
It's
to
different.
get there. We've got a great recreation department. It's a safe place for all.
For the Koseis and the Woodwards, 20 years of recovery were built with love. New homes, new relationships, and new memories waiting to be made.
Y'all ever see yourselves leaving?
Not really. And like I told you, we installed an elevator in the house for when we get old.
Right.
Thousands more each year, digging their lives deeper into the rich soil of St. Bernard Parish. Maddie Kurth, Fox 8 Local First.